Alright guys, so I'm going to go over and do a quick install on this Radium fuel rail onto my engine. But first, before I put anything actually on the engine, we're going to go ahead and install a couple of these pieces here, which I already installed one. That was easy. So if you guys go over and actually get this particular fuel rail, I don't know how any of the others, so I can only speak for this one. What you'll want to do is, before you even mount this on the engine, make sure you put all these on first, because if you put the fuel rail itself on first, you are not going to be able to get these on. All right, so let's go ahead and throw these on, and then we're gonna toss it on to the engine. So make sure, which I mean common sense, but I will tell you anyway, make sure when you're getting ready to install all this stuff with the O-rings, go over there and just give it a little bit of lubrication. You can dose either like a little bit of oil or a little bit of Vaseline. It ain't gonna hurt anything. You just want to give it a nice little fine coat. You don't want to go in dry. So go ahead, give this a little bit of spray on there. Go ahead, install those on. Get them nice and tight. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of the AN wrenches or anything like that. So just using this, but just be very careful because this will eat up, leave marks on it. So you don't need to go all gorilla tight on it and everything else. So the O-ring basically seals everything. You just want to make sure that it gets right in there. Nice and tight. Oops. And same thing goes for this piece, all your O-rings. Just go over and give it a little. I just use some WD-40. You don't need to go all excessive. There's dripping all over, just a quick squirt. And then as you can see on the fuel rail underneath, you have two ports. Since I'm not going to be utilizing this one, I got myself a little cap. And just tighten that down. And then you just get all that is just a one of the little hex keys or whatever. Plug it in there and you just tighten it down. Real simple. Same thing goes for the fuel pressure dampener thing here. So I'm gonna put that on. Tighten that down. And just be very careful. Yeah, I really need to invest in some AN wrenches. But this will do for now. I'm just trying to be very careful, so I want to mark it all up. There we go. Nice and snug in there. Like I said, you don't have to go all super tight. And then, there you have it. All installed. Let me wipe it off real quick so it's not all oily. And there you have it. Nice and easy. I believe this still can, yeah. So this piece here can still rotate it so that way you can get it in a comfortable spot to get your vacuum line plugged in, so it won't be in the way of anything. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and install the fuel rail here. So I don't think I mentioned in any of the other videos, but these are, can't remember if they were 1600 or 1800s. It may have been 1800 cc injector development. Now, not injector dynamic, injector development. Let me show you a quick picture there. Injector development. So, I went with those instead, which they're just as good. It's all about the same anyway. So, just like when we were installing these pieces here, the injectors have little O-rings on them, so you just give them a little bit of lubrication and you just pop them on. Get everything lined up here. There we go. And there you have it. Fuel rail nicely installed. If I can lower that down. And we can go ahead and screw in. Come on. There we go. And there you have it. Fuel rail nicely seated in. You got your fuel damper, like I said, so you can spin that around and, you know, kind of move it, position it however you want the vacuum line, which I'll probably have it pointed down so that way I can just route it to my vacuum source or wherever I'm gonna have a vacuum source at. So there you have it. Real simple. Nothing complicated. You don't need a master's degree. So radium fuel rail, injector development, injectors. Like I said, I can't remember if they were 1600 or 1800. I'll have to go over and look that up, but